Rolling. It's another one, man. Yard talk with Pew. This one here hitting deep too. Man, I had a nice topic, but I was disturbed, man. This shit just getting started, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to hear people's stories, what they done been through, and you know, vibe out on this topic. But you know, the haters gonna hate, so you know they clucking already. So just to put this on the flow, I mean, I this ain't no. I ain't here to talk about what the fuck you went to the pen for. I ain't here to talk about that and the other. We on yard talk. You know what I'm saying? What went down behind the walls. You know what I'm saying? What you speak on is what you speak on. But that's the topic. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to throw it, but I'm gonna drop this off of y'all though. This one for B County in particular though. You know what I'm saying? You know me. You know where we from. You know. You know what I'm saying? Just all that in the whole. Man, shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm all out balance. I'm all out balance. Cause I'm a real respectful person, you feel what I'm saying? And I try to keep it that way, you know what I'm saying? What you push out, what you get back. But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Fuck all that shit. I caught my case when I was 16, man. A lot of y'all already know this. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that don't, welcome to the story. I'm not finna give you every single detail about what happened. You know the rules and how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just something less to speak on. I caught my case. I was in Galveston County, capital murder. I got indictment right here. I got my paperwork from when I got my case reduced from from a capital murder to an aggravated robbery and got my time. Now, now, what brings me to this is because I'm not looking to, you know what I'm saying, bother with people and anybody else has something to do with my situation. You feel what I'm saying? But me and this dude caught this case, man. No names needed. You know, you know. If not, whatever. When we caught this case, my nigga, me being a little homie to the full, we was on some shit like, well, we done caught this murder case on. The best thing for me to do is take the whole charge. I'm young, you know what I'm saying? You already on parole, got a lot of shit you facing, you ain't trying to get fucked off. This is what we was discussing. So it played out like that for a little bit. Now this is after I got in the county. I was 16, I went to the county, I got certified at 17. A few months later, I turned 18, I'm in Galveston County. Boom. We'll get off into a lot of that other shit another time. Just specific, want to touch bases on this since motherfuckers think they know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was kids and whatever else. Motherfucker don't know exactly what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to be cool about how I'm gonna lay this shit out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit got me disturbed. But here it is though. We had that understanding and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit played out. That shit was like we didn't even say nothing else about it, and we ended up goddamn me going to court, and I had a suppressed evidence trial to show all the evidence that was being used against me. Well, the agreement we had was he was gonna goddamn me get up there and say I had nothing to do with it. He gonna take the court. This is after my fault. My fault. This after we came to court together, and he was like, "No, I ain't gonna fuck you off. I ain't gonna let you get fucked off for this. Woo 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 that and the other." And we went to court. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna take my case." Cool. Told my mom and them they didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? They knew how he rocked out. They ain't nobody thought it was gonna be true. Suppressed evidence trial. They bring him back. They bring him in. He get up there. He say, "We had nothing to do with this. We had nothing to do with that." It was another chick that was 18 on the case. She was the driver. She had nothing to do with this. She had nothing to do with that. The other girl, they wouldn't even letting her a part of none of my shit. She's supposed to be like 18. She ended up being like 16. It wasn't no bad thing about it. It was just she was just around us. But she had a juvenile case like I did. So we didn't get fucking subpoena when we got our adult case, when we got certified. We didn't get magistrated where they read you your rights and shit. So we really beat the case, but we didn't know this. I mean, I didn't know this, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't had no money for no lawyers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So we go to court, she not in there. The other chick and the other white girl in there, I'm in there, and then they bring him in. He get up there, he tell them we had nothing to do with nothing, this, that, and the other. Boom. I'm looking back at my mama and everything, nigga. I'm like, yeah, it's green, it's good, you know what I'm saying? Nigga finna go home. Told you it was good. So we go on lunch. They take a recess for lunch. Hold up, man. I gotta light me a cigarette. This shit made me start feeling crazy, man. I ain't lying. This shit wild. This shit wild, man. But you know, I didn't even want to speak on this shit. And I'm gonna say this. With love though, straight up. Because I never wanted to speak on shit like this, just for the simple fact, I might not even fuck with bro no more. Fuck with this nigga no more. But I fuck with his peoples, you know what I'm saying? So for the respect of his peoples and the respect of his family on that side, we really all one family. But in general, I'm just saying, like, for the love of who I fuck with on his side, a nigga didn't even want to say nothing about this shit. It's a bunch of my niggas from the hood, surrounding areas, all type of shit. When we be locked in somewhere, we connected, we fucking around somewhere, this, that, and the other, whether it's on the block, whether it's in the streets, wherever, nigga, we don't even be speaking on that shit. Nigga just be like, you know what I'm saying, Lil Pew did that time, man, Matt home, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other. We don't even speak on that shit. And like I talked to one of my niggas yesterday, man, and we were just saying this shit. And it's because a nigga got love for the other side. So a nigga don't want to down nobody on the behalf of what took place right here, because it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And back to the story though, man. We come back from the recess, and now when we in court, the bailiff is coming up to the judge, telling the judge some shit that this nigga just told him outside. So, we like, what the fuck? They swearing the bailiff in. Now they talking about he said this, he said that while they was out here. So now we finna jump off a whole new program now. Shit ain't the same. Well, when he went outside, he talked to the bailiff. And it's crazy, man. I wasn't even gonna talk about this shit, man. But fuck that, man. They made me do it, man. They made me do it. We wasn't even gonna talk about this shit. Man, this nigga done told the bailiff, I don't know why I lied for him. I don't know why I lied for her. They both had something to do with it. This, that, and the other. I ain't even gonna give you detail for detail on the exact words he used, because it's fucked up. But he told him we had something to do with it. He don't know why he lied for us. So they charge him with contempt of court. It's niggas in the courtroom that's still standing in these streets right now that remember this day. No names needed. If you know, you know. Other than that, that's that. Man, he go all the way back through the motions of why he lied. He don't know why he lied. He talked to the judge, this, that, and the other. Bam. Long story short, skipping ahead, in the same room, same date, right then. Homie in the audience out here, he telling the nigga like, man, fix that TV. Oh, no, I thought it went off. My bad. But homie in the audience telling him they got a thing called penitentiary sign language. You know what I'm saying? And it's whatever sign, you know how you throw it up, whatever, and it's to make the letters. And he talking to him in this sign language. You know, both of these niggas have been to the pen before. So this nigga tell the judge, stop the court, tell the judge, tell the bailiff that cuz is threatening his life in out there. They remove cuz out the courtroom. Take him out. Can't even be in there no more. You know, cuz here on the level that my nephew finna come home today. You know what I'm saying? So this shit done took a hard left on a nigga. So bam. All right, cool. He get up, he point me out, point out the chick, bam, 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 this, that, and the other. Lock a nigga back up. We continue on with our time. I don't never get no plea agreements. I don't never get no offers. I don't never get shit. If you look up capital murder in the state of Texas, that's the highest charge. Only other charge higher than that is a repeated sex offender with like so many chances they done gave him or whatever the fuck. But nigga, I am getting life and death. This is the only thing on the table. Go to trial and get either life or death. Go in the court, it ain't no offers in this motherfucker. It ain't none of that shit. So I finally start getting offers. I finally start getting big stupid numbers, 80s and 90s. Got it all the way down to where I'm finna keep on going to court. Now, he didn't already told them he did this. Because, you know, he didn't stick to his deal in the beginning of coming to my suppressed evidence trial. I forgot that shit too. He didn't stick to the deal he had already made with them. I didn't know he made a deal with them. I thought he was coming here to help me out. But he didn't help me out. This nigga went against the grain on them. He wanted to do what he was supposed to do, but then he didn't do it. He went ahead and said we didn't do it at first, and then came back and did what he had agreed to doing. He was gonna go to trial, fuck around, get death penalty or something, and you know he was dead to the wrong. They already called him dead to the wrong. How the, you know what I'm saying, everything went. It was no like shaking the laws in his predicament. It was just all of us, because wasn't none of us on no camera, this, that, and the other. We were just in a car. We was basically accessory until he said something. So now he come in there, he pled agreement to getting a life sentence and not going to trial and possibly getting death penalty. He went ahead and signed for that deal to say that we had something to do with it. So he carried it out eventually. You know what I'm saying? Through the end, even though he got charged with contempt of court because he lied in the beginning, then he came back, all this shit. So the nigga got his little deal. That was his deal. Now we in court. He already charged for this shit. They don't know if anybody else done it. They told me you could take 15 years. All you gotta do is say you had something to do with a robbery. That's it. They already got him charged. He already in the penitentiary. He's gone. We in the county fighting our case. This girl, they done dropped her down to aggravated robbery. Yeah, aggravated robbery gave her 12 years. Boom, they offered me 15. This is like the date I'm finna go in and start my trial the next day. This is the day they brought me in extra and told me, look, you want this deal or we taking it off the table? I was supposed to call my T. Jones. I was supposed to call my mama that day. I couldn't even get a hold of her. I had to make a decision on my own. We was making it together. Went back. I'm like, shit, hell yeah. I had something to do with the robbery. Took my 15. I had life ahead of nigga, man. I'm going to court with this. I'm going to trial on this capital murder. That was the smarter deal. Now, never once did I ever say his name. Never once did I say he did this, he did that. He already was gone. It was no use. They didn't need me to do none of this shit. They didn't need me to do none of this shit. So, I mean, it's just a fucked up predicament. I went down there with 15. I did 14. And, you know, I rocked out, man. You know, I'm yard talk with Pew, so, you know, I'm going to do what it do. And, not to just cut that shit short like that and just cut it off, but, man, that shit bring up a lot of feelings and emotions and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even want to speak on this, but, you know, people thought they really knew how it happened. And, you know, this B County, man, this Missouri County, down here, they love mess, man. They love shit like that, man. I don't fault nobody for what they do, how they do. They business is their business, you feel what I'm saying? But, shit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, niggas, motherfuckers thought they knew what they was talking about, and it seemed like me coming on here saying I'm a yard talk with Pew. I ain't even able to drop y'all a good interview just yet with another nigga because I'm having to filter through this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about on the yard, man, but I wanted to drop this one for y'all though. This what they say on Baddies, this the T, man.